Hey there and good morning. My name's Andrew from andrewplimmer.com. I hope you're having an awesome day. Today I wanted to talk to you about why I've chosen YouTube to sort of restart, re-kick off my internet marketing business. As you may or may not know, I started online many years ago. I sort of dropped the ball for a while, and more recently have really decided to sort of get back into it and help as many people as I can get started making a few dollars online. That's what my primary focus is. But why YouTube? And look, there's many options. There's Facebook Lives, there's Snapchat, there's Instagram, there's what else is there? The list sort of goes on anyway. Blogging. When I first got going, it was all about organic SEO for me. But that was when Google first launched. So, it was very easy to get ranked for me it was anyway, to get ranked in Google. And I did tremendously well with my affiliate marketing back then because my websites were getting the traffic, huge amounts of traffic. But things have changed a lot since then, so I got to the point where I really sort of had to make a choice, and as an internet marketer, I knew that video was where it's going to be at because you can connect with people. People can see you, and if you're authentic, those that want to will follow you, and if you provide value and help people. But when I first got started with video 2 or 3 years ago, even though I knew I had to do it, it was probably the toughest thing that I've ever done was to talk to the camera. It was worse than public speaking when I first spoke in public. It just absolutely, there's just so many things go through your mind. And I think that's going to be the case for a lot of people. In fact, most people are going to be thinking, God, what the friggin' hell is going on here? I hate looking into the camera. I hate talking to myself. But, as they say, practice makes perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but certainly I have no nerves now. I'm not sort of worried about what I look like. That's why I chose YouTube, because I'm so good looking. No, but I don't care about what people think. I just want to hone in and provide value and just do the best that I can. And some people will like what I produce, and some people won't like what I produce. Some people will follow me, some people won't follow me. And that's life. It doesn't bother me one little bit. I just want to, zero bullshit, and I want to genuinely help people. So the reason I chose YouTube was because, for some of the reasons I've already mentioned, but like with Facebook stories and, Instagram stories, and even Instagram and Facebook itself, once you've shot, if you're using video even, but if you've done a post or whatever, video or a post, just an ordinary post, once you've shot the video, 24 hours later it's gone, and it doesn't serve you anymore. I remember a few years ago, I was listening to a guy and he was talking about posting on purpose. In that instance, he was talking, well, it was different with Facebook back then too, but so if you're going to post something, whether it be a blog post or whether it be a Facebook post back then, it was about posting with a purpose, so don't just sort of throw something up there willy-nilly, and you've got to have some sort of purpose, some sort of strategy behind your post. And but with YouTube, like I said before, if you post on Facebook today or Instagram stories today, 24 hours later they're gone. Sure, if you do Facebook Lives every day, you might get a bit of traction. If you're providing value, you'll get a bit of a following for sure, if you're consistent with that. But once again, each individual post or video that you do is soon gone. So that's what I like about YouTube. Well, I like it. I like the fact that people will be nervous about getting in front of the camera, because that means less people will do it, I guess. But at the same time, I'm encouraging people to do it, and because it's just the perfect way to, in my opinion, to promote your brand, product, or service. So, like I said, when I first got started, I was incredibly nervous. But the big thing about YouTube is that it's a search engine. So if you post a whole lot of videos and and uh, and get them ranking on YouTube, which is a whole new topic, but um, those videos or those video posts on YouTube are going to serve you long term. I've got friends in the business who say that videos that they did 3 or 4 or 5 years ago serve them today, and that's what it's all about. Having that sort of longevity, if you like, with the content that you post out there on YouTube. So that's why I've chosen YouTube. I urge you to, if you want to become an internet marketer, or perhaps you already are and you haven't sort of started a YouTube channel, I urge you to do so. But if you're just kicking off and you want to promote a brand or a product or a service, I urge you to open a YouTube account and get started and start taking some videos. Don't use the excuse of not having the right equipment, because that's just a load of BS. You don't need any fancy equipment these days. I'm just shooting this video here on my iPhone with a cheap mic, and that's all you really need. It's about the content, and for God's sake, don't worry about what you look like or any of that's nonsense. Just get in there and provide value and be authentic, and over time you'll definitely get a whole lot better. And don't leave the video on the phone. You've got to upload it, and don't be worried about what people think. When you first do your first video, nobody's going to see it anyway, or very few people. So just get it up there and get over that fear factor. Take imperfect action always. Just don't wait or try and get it perfect. Don't worry about the editing too much to begin with. I use a MacBook Pro, so that comes with iMovie. That's all I use. I don't use any fancy equipment or any fancy tools or software. I just keep it basic and simple, but most importantly, try to provide some value and just keep the BS out of it altogether. So I hope you got some gold nuggets out of that. Please like or share this video. Please subscribe to my brand new channel. As I mentioned, I got rid of my old channel. It wasn't serving me anymore, so I wanted to start a brand new channel and just show people how it could be done. There should be a link somewhere to my newsletter on this page. Please subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Over and out.